feels good to be alive on Monday. It's a Victory Monday, and if you don't know this logo, I do not blame you. But for me and the Detroit Lions, we're feeling fine. Either way, though, good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. Welcome back. In a post-Pokemon Scarlet Violet world, we're here to deliver a brand new week of Nintendo news and glory. We got Black Friday, we got new Switch games being teased, and we've got, oh my goodness gracious, some people are like, talk dirty to me. And then I'm like, talk Mario Kart to me, because MK is back, baby. What's going on, everybody? Love y'all so much. Hope you had a great weekend. Let me remind you, while you're deal hunting out there, keep in mind, this is the best memory card for Switch. This is the one that will power your Switch Lite, your OG Switch, your Switch OLED, store all your games safely, securely, and it's the fastest memory card. Also goes up to 1 terabyte, which is huge. We're talking behemoth. Every game ever will fit on here. Click the link in the description down below. Every time you do, it helps support the channel. So if you love me, it's basically a high five. You hit the like button, you hit the link, and we're doing good together. And you know what else is doing good? Freaking Bayonetta. All right, Bayonetta must be selling well, and despite the whole voice actor debacle before the game, guess what? They're already teasing Bayo 4. Okay, Kamiya went on Twitter and basically was like laying the groundwork. He didn't want people to later accuse him of just tacking on Bayonetta 4. So he says, I didn't think the ending was unexpected at all, but it seems that the ending wasn't conveyed correctly in Bayonetta 3 to everyone, so I think Bayo 4 will be an unexpected development for everyone. After all, when Bayo 4 comes out, I'm sure there will be people who say, you added that as an afterthought. So I'll say it now, Bayonetta 4. So if you're pumped about Bayonetta and wish that this franchise would get even bigger and probably on the next Switch where maybe it can run better and the backgrounds can be detailed and dynamic, ooh, sounds like Kamiya is ready to cook. He's ready to go Walter White and get back in the lab already on Bayonetta 4. Some people want Astral Chain 2. Some people want a new IP. But Bayonetta is this man's babe. It's his bread and butter. Literally. So I think we're getting Bayonetta 4, and I'm sure Nintendo will help fund it again. And I'm sure it's going to be on the next Switch system, meaning it's going to run glorious and hopefully have a good frame rate, since everybody is now obsessed with performance more than fun. Makes me a little sad. Pokemon. Apparently Pokemon might set the record as the Switch bestseller. We have to wait to get the official numbers from the US. We do have numbers from the UK, doing super well over there. Once we get the Japan numbers and the US numbers, we can see if it set the Switch record. Did it beat things like Animal Crossing New Horizons and drop 10 million copies in 3 days? But we'll have those facts and figures hopefully for you tomorrow. Today what we have, though, is Nintendo doing what I said. Remember when I talked about November surprises? I was like, trust me, Nintendo's got November surprises. One of them is right here before you, and it's beautacious. Ooh, it gets me in the mood. Man, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 3 looks ridiculous. Specifically, Rock Mountain and Merry Mountain, they're doing it to me. All right, the Christmas cheer is here, and so are better graphics and lighting. All of a sudden, Wave 3 looks really good. Wave 1 was kind of shaky. I thought Wave 2 looked notably better. And now Wave 3, it seems like they have hit their stride. And these courses are ready to go. All right, we got a couple of them from Tour, I think 3 to be specific. And then a bunch from Wii, from GBA, and from Mario Kart 7 on DS. We even have a wonderful Rainbow Road coming our way. And it looks ethereal. It looks great. I feel like this game is now top tier again, and they are bringing back 8 courses that look amazing. Remember, this is the halfway point. There are 6 waves, and this is the 3rd as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets massive. They announced this right before Black Friday because, again, it's their Black Friday bundle is the Switch with Mario Kart, but this is releasing on December 7th, so it does fill a December slot. Nintendo doesn't really have another game after Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but do they need it? Probably not, but this is a good fill-in, and it adds to December. Now we're expecting GoldenEye in December. We're expecting now this Course Booster Pass Wave 3 in December. Could Advance Wars hit December? That's the question on everybody's mind right now. Will Nintendo decide to drop a W? Well, if they don't, somebody else is going to. Okay, we have a game called Warside that is basically riffing Advance Wars straight down to the layout, the UI, and the graphics. This is Advance Wars, but done by somebody else. And wow. Nintendo might have to shut this one down because it really, like, even more than Wargroove, this is Advance Wars. Now, we'd love to see Reboot Camp hit. I don't know where it's at. I don't know when it's coming. I think at this point, there is a chance that if it doesn't get announced by the end of the year, maybe they do just throw it completely on the back burner. I don't know if it just pops up randomly. They've got a lot of games already next year. Fire Emblem Engage sort of takes the slot of like more of a strategic game early in 2023. If they don't pop this one out, I don't know if when we see it. So you do have Warside, copyright TM, Advance Wars, fall 2023. It looks pretty neat. You also have Lil Gator game dropping on December 14th. This is from Platonic and Mega Wobble. This is sort of like a more like whimsical, peaceful experience, but it does look pretty fun. And it again adds to the December lineup, which we're hoping gets Sports Story's release date soon. They did say Sports Story at the last Indie World would be December. Now we need a date. You don't typically push these things to the back half of the month because everybody's in holiday mode. I think it has to come out soon. But the Course Booster Pass coming out the 7th. Maybe that means GoldenEye is like the 14th. Where does Sports Story drop? Maybe the next week is so late. I feel like it has to come. They got to announce that date soon. And unless it's going to be like, hey, New Year's Eve, Sports Story's out. Welcome to 2023. Have fun. They can't delay it anymore. It's got to be there. I'm just waiting for it. But all of a sudden, December has some good stuff. A little Gator game, Mario Kart, and Sports Story. Like, that's a trifecta that will keep you completely occupied, even if you've fully completed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which, by the way, please get to the ending. The ending is the best ending I've played on Switch. Yeah, a Pokemon game has the best plot-centric ending on Switch that I've played. I mean it. We also have Inscription on December 1st, which is a must-play for everybody. I'm in a great mood today. I don't know if you can tell. Let's also talk about Nintendo kind of leaking out the Switch's old name. Now, typically we don't see this, but this was found in a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe prototype. And it's perfect timing because we're talking the Course Booster Pass. But this is the code name NX logo and boot up screen. So before the Switch to the Switch, we were NX Force. Well, not really, but we were just always SwitchForce, but we would have been, because that was the code name, was NX, before we knew that this was like a switch it up system that could do home and portable. You get it? Cross NX, Nintendo X, because it crosses the lines from portable to TV. Anyway, it was the NX, and we always heard about that, and I was waiting for it, and it was like, oh, the NX reveal is coming, and that was like, oh, it's the Switch. We heard the sound, and it's the Switch. But previously, it was this thing with this kind of very basic, boring logo that really reminds me of the Wii. They were clearly in their Wii wheelhouse. The Wii U, the Wii, this NX, this little spinny circle. But you can start to see the little circle with the hollow circle. It is honestly the origins, the beginnings of the Switch actual logo, which is squares with circles. So they got all geometric, and they were like 4 sides to every equation. Make it up for the Switch. I think it's just a pretty cool piece of Nintendo nostalgia. A lot of times you don't see this stuff till way later, and that's why 6 years in, we're finally seeing that the NX was like, it had a logo, it had a boot up, and they were never going to finalize at that name, but they did it, internally have it called that for quite a while. Now, I also want to talk to you about Black Friday, because there's a bunch of big deals, but there are so many good ones. It seems like prices are really coming down quick. People are trying to move inventory for the holidays, and I want to bring you the best deals. So I've been combing over everything, right? Because it doesn't do me any good to recommend you Link's Awakening on the eShop for $42 when Link's Awakening is $29 on Amazon. So I'm compiling that. Please stay tuned for another big video with all of the Black Friday deals. One that I want to tell you about right now, though, is Sonic Frontiers is down to $30. Now, everybody be hating on Sonic Frontiers, but I'm telling you, at that price point, let me see if it's still in stock. At that price point, like, I'm all over it. I know people want to moan about performance, and yes, the performance is not great, but it's $30 and you can get it tomorrow. 1-day delivery, free delivery, $29 on Amazon. Oh, my. Dude, you're going to have a fun time with that. Your kid is going to love you for getting Sonic Frontiers on Switch. This is now like, I don't know, I guess if you want to just put one thing in the stocking, this is like cream of the crop stocking stuffer. I know $29 is pretty expensive, but like forget the toothpaste and the candy. Just give them Sonic Frontiers in their stocking. It's fun. I don't know what happened to everybody. Like, yes, the Switch, I'd love if the hardware is better, but fun is what games are about. So I'm going to be recommending some fun games, some good deals. Stay tuned for that video. Right now, though, we just got to talk Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Course Booster Pass Wave 3, Bayonetta 4, Lil Gator game, and of course, what is going on with Sports Story. In the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Happy Monday. Hope y'all are doing well and enjoying yourselves today. Until next time, thanks so much for all the support over the weekend on Pokemon. I do have more Pokemon coming, but I know some people, they want their variety, and rightfully so. And luckily, Nintendo delivered the news So it could keep things really fresh. And I'll be covering, Black Friday, of course. I'll be covering Mario Kart Wave 3. I'll be covering more than Pokemon, but we will spice Pokemon in there because I genuinely love the game. Like, I genuinely love Animal Crossing, and so I want to keep playing. It's, like, on my mind all the time, and I'm like, freaking let me play. I'm very tempted to get the OLED. I have the Splat one, but maybe I need the Pokemon OLED. Probably not. Someone talked me off the mountain. Anyways, until next time, thanks again, everybody. Love you lots. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Did I already say that? I don't know. It's Monday. SwitchForce out.